Hi traders, welcome to a new video update in which we will take a look on dollar index, dollar yen, and the S&P 500 and some other major indices. Okay, on dollar index, as you know, we turned bullish a week back or so for a minimum three wave rise. We got this three wave corrective bounce back to the wave 4 of one lesser degree, which is usually the case, but at this stage I still don't know if this is a completed three wave move and we will go lower from here, or maybe we will see an extension higher, and we'll call this as an extended wave 3 of a larger 5 wave rally from here. Okay, in such case dollar trend will turn sharply to the upside on a larger scale. Okay, but for now, as I said, it's still early to tell, so I want to see more price data, and because the trend is down, of course I'm focused on this trend line, because if this trend line will give way and if we get a daily close below this trend line, then of course we will look for lower levels in coming days. Okay, so my primary scenario is somehow bearish. Okay, but of course, as always, we need to wait on more price. And now let's take a look on dollar yen. Now the dollar yen, here is the daily chart. As you know, we were tracking this triangle for a while. We mentioned in our latest video that this pullback, this wave E, should find the support around 61.8% retracement area compared to wave C lag. This was definitely the case. As we can see, the market is reversing sharply to the upside, and on the 4-hour chart we can see that this decline in wave E was in three waves, clearly in three waves: wave A, wave B, and wave C. Notice that wave C was very similar in length to wave compared to wave A, measured from this endpoint of wave B. This was also an ending diagonal, which was an early signature for a trend change. Okay, and now when we are above this trading channel, above the upper trend line, I suspect that this three wave decline, of course, is complete, and that this rise is impulsive, and that we will see more upside. Okay, now from a minimum perspective, I would like to see, I believe we will see a three wave movement to the upside. Even if you count this as a temporary recovery, A, B, and C, you will still need that third leg. Okay, so I think that opportunities will occur in this corrective retracement. Okay, either it will be a wave 2 or wave B, and I will show you also the alternate count that I have prepared on dollar yen, which also is pointing in the same direction in the near term. So here it is. It's actually showing that this wave 4 started back in, what is here, in May. Is this wave 4 is actually incomplete, and that could unfold in three waves, and that this triangle was not a triangle placed in wave 4, but is a triangle placed in wave B position. Okay, in the second leg of this three wave retracement. And if we review this wave count, primary wave count again, you can see here that they label this triangle in wave 4. Okay, so actually these triangles can be very tricky, but as I said, for the short term, both wave counts are showing in the same direction, because even if you are focused on this alternate count, which shows a triangle in wave B, you still need more upside. Okay, why? Because each leg in a triangle is subdivides in three legs, like here we had three legs down, so of course if we are tracking wave E, we also need three legs to the upside. Okay, so in either case, even if we are in wave E, or even if we are at the start of larger impulsive rally in wave 5, in both cases I think that we will see more upside after this pullback. Okay, and if maybe dollar index will stay up, will stay bullish, and that trend line will not give way, that trend line that I showed on the 4-hour chart, then of course this dollar yen bullish count will be even more confirmed. Okay, and now let's take a look. We said that we will take a look on the S&P 500. On the S&P 500 weekly chart, we are bullish on the long term here, tracking nice impulsive sequence to the upside. We are still in wave 3, it seems. 2 days back we mentioned two potential scenarios, and this was our alternate scenario when we mentioned that we will look for more complex wave 4 if the price will get very close to this wave B region. As you can see, the market reversed strongly to the upside from this lower support line. Yes, we have seen a spike to the downside, but this was not a decisive break. Now I can see a very strong rally to the upside, so of course we will stick with this wave count, which suggests that we are trading higher, moving up in wave 5 of this larger degree of wave 3. Wave 5 is a final leg, but still this is a daily chart and we have room for further gains here. However, the recovery could be very choppy and overlapping, like we have seen for the past 2 months or 3 months, and the reason is this potential shape of an ending diagonal. Okay, but I think that this some would call wave 3 this, but because in ending diagonals each leg must be in 3 legs, and especially third leg, okay, wave 3 must clearly be in 3 waves. Okay, so I suspect that this is only wave A, wave B, and that we will see wave C up in wave 3, and we will see more sideways if ending diagonal will be the case. But for the near term, I think that new highs are in view on stocks. Simply on the 4-hour chart, this movement, this pullback, as you can see, was trapped within 2 parallel trend lines, which is characteristics of a counter trend price action. Wave C has reversed from the lower parallel trend line in impulsive fashion, as we can see through this upper trend line, and also already through wave B termination point, which indicates change trend. So I'm looking higher here on the S&P futures. I don't know if we will see maybe a pullback or this market will just continue sharply to the upside, but in either case I think that low has been made and it will see more upside. Okay, but meanwhile, of course, any pullbacks should be temporary. If the pullback will occur, then keep an eye on these swing highs of wave B, which could turn into a support. Okay, and I can also take a look on let's take a look on DAX, for example, German DAX. Just let me find where I have DAX. Too many markets, just bear with me, please. Okay, here it is. German DAX, DAX. Okay, German DAX, as you know, I published this wave count on the intraday updates page a while ago, and I mentioned that that this pullback from the highs should be counter trend, that we have an open gap here, that this reversal is very choppy and overlapping, that cannot be counted impulsively. So of course I was confident that this is wave 4. As we can see, this gap was tested for several times, and it seems that obviously now this uptrend is breakout is for real, because as you can see, we are now trading well above this trading channel. Okay, so it seems that wave 5 here is in progress. And also we can look on NASDAQ. We can also see that pullback from the highs is corrective. Firstly, I was looking at the potential impulsive qualities because of this sharp drop in price, but as soon as I have spotted an overlap with this swing here, I knew it that this was only a 3-wave decline, and that market is obviously again back in bullish mode. Okay, so this NASDAQ is also pointing higher, and if we take a look also on Nikkei, this Nikkei is strongly correlated with dollar yen, but also showing now the bullish structure here. I'm seeing a triangle probably wave E in place and we are looking higher. This should starting to accelerate once we get above these two swing highs, okay, because in such case triangle lows will be locked in, and of course the move should continue higher. But obviously, because the correlation with dollar yen is very strong, that alternate scenario, if you remember, just let me level it real quick, can also be that this was wave A, this was is a triangle in wave B, okay, and that we will see a reversal, or that's why I highlighted these swing highs, okay, which needs to be broken decisively, then maybe a pullback back towards these swing highs, and continuation to the upside will follow. So for now I see bullish stocks, which is bullish for dollar yen, obviously, and also for some yen crosses, which could be very interesting, particularly on euro yen, ASEAN. If euro dollar and Aussie dollar will stay bullish and dollar yen will continue higher, then real money, good money, will be in yen crosses, okay, because of bullish dollar yen. In such case Japanese yen will be the weakest, and majors such as euro, Aussie, maybe pound, and others will be the strongest. So I will be looking at yen crosses very closely next week. Okay, traders, that's it for today. I hope you will have a great weekend, and I will catch you with new updates on Monday. Bye.